Aloha, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Unapologetic Lee, and I am Lee, energy practitioner, psychic medium, and clairvoyant. So I was thinking today we could do a tarot reading instead of a psychic read on what collective needs to know. I'm learning what really resonates. I love. I don't know if you see my other videos, but I do love reading tarot, and it's so fun. It's just a great way to connect with imagery and artwork of other people. So first card came out is the Four of Wands. It's a celebration. Right now, collective has, and I hear, accomplished a lot. Right now, they have accomplished, something that collective has been going through a trial. And then the star came out and you were wishing for something, and it's actually coming true. I hear celebration is in order, hence the Four of Wands. Make your wish. I mean, wish upon a star. That's what I heard when I saw this card. Wish upon a star. Set your sights high. Believe that magic can happen. Magic is going to happen in your life. Okay, and I am also seeing 3 cards came out. I'll take them. I usually don't take as many cards, but 7 of Pentacles here. You are cultivating, or you have, what I heard is you have been cultivating something for a really, really long time. And it's interesting, Spirit is leading me to read as this is the leading energy in the first line, and then these are the 2 supporting energies. Let me see. How would you read a book? Yeah. So this is the leading energy, and these are the supporting cards behind it. You've been working really, really hard at manifesting and wishing and wanting something to happen, and manifesting things in the physical is coming into fruition. It's amazing. Beautiful, beautiful collective. Okay, so I did have 3 other cards. Well, 2 cards came out with this as well. So with the 7 of Pentacles, and it's a 6 of Cups and 4 of Pentacles. Hold on. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. So so this is coming out. Hold on. So first this popped out, and then I was drawn to 6 of Cups and then 4 of Pentacles. So what this story here is telling me is that it's going deeper into the wish fulfillment. What you have been cultivating was something that you've dreamed of ever since you were a child, and you've been holding it dear and close to your heart. And it's truly manifesting. It's so interesting because I have it 3 and 3, and the cards stacked 3 and 3 on top of each other, and the star and the 4 of Pentacles were on top of each other. And I love how in both of these imagery they're holding themselves, right? One at the heart and one almost like at the, this one's like heart too. I feel like in the mid region, right? The heart, solar, and sacral areas. So it's like whatever you have been wishing and wanting is, again, it's just confirmation that it's coming in fruition. And then the thing that came out after that, that popped out, was Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is all about an equal of giving and receiving. And I was just curious, and I just telepathically put it out there. What does that mean specifically? And I feel like you have to work on receiving a little bit more. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say, since this is a collective reading, please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. So if you have no trouble receiving, then leave that behind. But Spirit is saying, for this celebration to happen, you must learn to receive. You're giving too much of your essence, your vitality, your life force. Learn to receive the messages that is going to fulfill your wish that you have been wishing upon a star since you were, wishing upon a star since you were a little child. It is something that Spirit and you are destined to have. Let's pull a few more cards here and see what pops up. Sorry, my leg is right here. I just find it comfortable just sitting like this. Ooh, I love this collective. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what came up next is the Ace of Wands, the Fool, and Ace of Pentacles. I love how these two cards are in the mind, but different elements, right? And Aces is all about new beginnings, like learning how to do something. And same thing with the Fool. The Fool is at a 0, right? Being the Fool. And the message I got for this bundle here is to be okay starting over if you need to. This might not resonate. Maybe you don't need to start over. Maybe you need to rethink how you're approaching a situation or approaching your goal, and know that it's okay. Take that leap of faith. Trust your inner sight. It's so interesting. Both of these are this is in the third eye, this is in the pineal gland, which is, I see that's the real third eye, right? Is the pineal gland, and it's coming out, right? Trust your intuition. Trust the inner fire that you have in your third eye. And I hear go within. Go within and trust your inner guidance. You are divinely guided. And there's really no fear, I hear. I hear there's no fear. So I split the deck just to get a general read. And then here is the Five of Wands, which is the competition card of yes, there are many people going towards a very similar goal and idea, but these people, they're coming at different angles and they're coming at different ways. So each person is unique in the way they approach things. So it will resonate with some people, and even though it's just one flame, I feel like it's just enough for everybody. You know what I mean? I know this card has a bad rep of it's competition. You gotta compete and all that. Is very masculine, very toxic masculine. But I'm looking at it as a more positive outlook, I guess you could say. And then right behind that really got to me was the Wheel of Fortune. So behind the Five of Wands is the Wheel of Fortune, and understanding that what goes up will come down. So trusting in almost like fate, I guess you could say. That if you have been betrayed, or you have someone was sneaky with you, sneaky energy or trickster energy, just trust that their time will come, and it will, I hear their dynasty, or their the legacy that they have built is going to come down. So don't worry about that. And funny enough, as I said that, I wasn't gonna do this one, but they're gonna have a lot of heartache. Again, it's so weird how tarot works like this. Their world is gonna come down, and you're going to, and the cycle, and there's gonna be a new cycle here. And trust that, the funny thing is, like, I see the dice there. They were gambling with fate, and trust that fate is gonna catch up with them. All right, and I want to pull an oracle deck. I'm always drawn to, this is my Oracle of the Fairies. I feel like in one of my lives, I was a fairy. I am a fairy. I'm a fairy, so fairy spotting. What does collective need to know? Okay. All right. So I got, okay. So I wasn't going to read this, but I will. So the first one was fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It is said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So this, again, goes along with trusting your intuition. And I mean, you can go fairy spotting and just believe that there are fairies out there, and trust in the magic in your life. Believe that you are the magic in your life. You are the magician. Even though I didn't pull it, the energy from this card reminds me of the magician, that you are able to alchemize whatever you come across, and believe in it, you know. And then the next two cards is divination and also find balance. This card really reminds me of this Six of Pentacles, the find balance. And there was another one that and then divination reminded me of the Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords and Pentacle, or sorry, Fool card. Just trusting your intuition. And it says, embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. So using any sort of divination tools such as tarot, I think they're called dowsing rods, a pendulum, or whatever thing that you need, or even just a cheap thing that you could do is automatic writing. You know, when you just go in a meditative state and just start writing, right? Or just even to get into that meditative state, you just journal, and then you go kind of like in a trance, and then you start channeling actually through your heart or your soul, what your soul wants to know. And then also finding balance. Find the balance between your work, rest, playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. So I feel like this message is for my hustling spiritual people who just keep going. I'm like that too, but you reach a stage of burnout. So when you burn out, your connection to source isn't as strong, and it causes your body to tell your body to rest. so that you can get clear messages from your ancestors, guides, and angels, and your higher self, and Supreme Being, or the highest Mother, Father, God, right? So yeah, I feel like just learning to balance and trust your intuition, celebrate. I feel like the ultimate message is to celebrate. That's the first card. Celebrate, because you have been through a lot, you know, collective. You have worked really hard and closed out a lot of chapters in your life, and have done a lot of spiritual healing, growth, and development. Take a break, I hear. It's like, geez, like, take a break. And give yourself grace and the opportunity to, like, allow things to integrate. I am really for integration. After doing a lot of spiritual work and healing and shadow work, because you can do all of that, the stripping away, but then if you're not able to allow it to integrate into the body, it's just, you're just going to be exhausted and burnt out, and it just is not going to land the same, if that makes sense. Anyways, thank you so much for being here with me and allowing me to read your energy, and I hope you found clarity and confirmation in anything that I said. And if you didn't, that's okay. Maybe the next reading will be for you, and I hope you have a beautiful day, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Until next time, bye, beautiful souls.